Hello everyone. Today we are back, uh, I guess, at a new game this time. Where we are back at Tectonic Games. We played through, what's it called again? Yeah, Möbius Front 83 at some point. Now we are at another Tectonic game. This one is a bit older. Old but still good. So I guess we can try stuff down out a bit. Move up, down. And it does not doing. Okay. Compute node diagnostic, microcode dump. Can't find a pen right now, so I'm just going to take notes here. Looks like short-term shortage. Got this one, it is swapped me today. Fella wanted a 450 for it, but I talked him down to 200. Good deal. No idea who makes this thing. Never heard of the TIS series, and the architecture doesn't look like anything I've seen before. Ask the guys down at the but no joy. Randy has a mystery on his hands. Yeah, we found out a mystery now. And I'm supposed to let's get back out of this. How can we move back again? Stop. Read a value from in X and write a value. Can I go back from this? I don't think I can. But okay, I can just. Okay. In X, and it does need to go down there. Okay. Move left. Okay, it's morph left. Missing operand. Oh, okay. Two things, I guess. As you can see here, move up, down. Of course, it comes from up and goes down. So the first one is where it's come from, which is here from up. And it moves left, I think. So this is move right and down. And this comes up and down. It comes on up. And it goes right. And it moves on left and it goes down. Okay. And I can't go in here because this is blocked. There's communication flare here. I guess I need to figure this out eventually. And then I get more stuff. Okay. Okay, this is my... maybe I shouldn't leave my Steam name here, but it's probably fine. So, instructions count statistics. It seems kind of low. Node count statistics seems, I think basically everyone did it this way probably. There isn't that much choice to do it here. Create new program. Untitled program, this one. Okay, I guess I can. Okay, slowly figuring out how this works. Create new specification. I don't really. Unnamed puzzle. Edit it. Okay, this is where it's saved, I guess. Wait, it is. I don't actually need this one. Sure, need it. There's nothing in it, so I'm not worried. But edit it. It's a Lua program, so you can actually do some real programming here, because that's a real program. Also, what's my okay? I'm gonna change the title here. We're no longer streaming Ring of Pain. We are doing some fake programming right now. How do I go back from here? Create a program. I never know how to go back from here. Running test. Stop. How do I go back? Okay, it does nothing. But how? Hey, come on. That seems like there should be a back button here somewhere. But I don't think there is one. Actually, let me... I have the manual here right now, the reference manual. I should have printed this out actually, because it would be nicer. Like right now, 2 monitors, watching a game, reading a manual, and looking in chat is a bit much, but it's okay. Okay. It looks like our uncle died, and we inherited this really weird computer. So now we need to figure it out. Okay, there's lots of this stuff. Keyboard shortcuts, only last chains. Okay. Okay. I guess I have some things here. Instruction set. Okay, that's nice. Quick reference. We already did moving. Yeah, moving a source to destination. We figured it out ourselves. Okay, F2 does nothing, even though it says something. It would do something. But I guess they are lying to us. Okay, beginning running the program. Step or pause it. Control. Okay, just escape. That's then that closed the game. Okay, I guess we don't do this again. Man, this thing is a bit loud, isn't it? But it's just when it goes up. Okay. So I guess we can create a new program here. What do we have to do? Read a value from in A, double the value, write the value to out A. Okay. So I guess what is a quick reference? No operation. Swap. Add source to egg. Negate. Jump. Huh. A lot of things. Okay, if I add what's egg? I guess we can try it out. Add. What do I need to do? Add source. But what do you call this then? Actually, if I just do add like one step to it. Okay. It just keeps adding stuff. Okay. But what does it start with? Okay. But what is the value that we get here? And how will you get at it? No operation, move, swap account and back. Save, egg to back. Okay. Okay, I guess we need to do something to get like the source. Add source to account. Okay. We need to be a double, so we need to, if we can add source to egg, then egg needs to be the same as source. which is what's coming up. Actually add up. If we set to that. Okay, and then it's idle. Yeah, then it's just adding this stuff. Add up. And then move egg. Actually, does this work? Let's try this. Okay, we get this one. I don't think it's okay. Add up to egg. I guess we need to do this twice. Actually, what does this do then? Okay. Then it adds, but then it's, I think that's the maximum you can get out of it, like 100. So how do you double then? Just, I'm gonna look into reference menu, manual again. Yeah, let's start at a stop. The tessellated intelligence system is a massively parallel computer architecture comprised of non-uniformly interconnected heterogeneous nodes. The tessellated intelligence system is ideal for applications requiring complex data stream processing, such as automated credential trading, bulk data collection, and civilian behavioral analysis. Nodes like this one will appear in the smile. Yeah, okay. And go down. Yeah, that's a bit much to read right now, I think. Maybe I should have read it a little bit at the start, but we're making this up as we go. Okay, node type T20 reserved. This node identifier is restricted to specific models. Unauthorized requests for copies of documentation describing this node are reported to the state's security bureau as required by law. Okay, interesting. There are node types. Tessellated intelligence system consists of a large number of independent nodes connected on a local basis. Okay. I think we can go back a little bit. Not erase it. Okay. And are those the nodes? Segments, okay. That's segments. But on nodes then. Maybe all this is like a node. Specification editor, segment map. Pair 16, 17 more, okay. Okay, we can access this if we repair this one, and I guess we need to go to all of this for that. And double the value, but okay, there are like bigger values that can get in there, but for some reason it seems like it makes it out at 100 for us. Like if we stop this for now, well, it doesn't, because it adds might need to do this like this. Okay, that does it. And then it moves this down. It just then moves it here. Okay, I think that's pretty much it, actually. Double the value, read value, double the value, write the value to out A. Actually, you don't need to add anything. You need to move up to, I guess, right, and move left to down, and say, and here move up to down. Okay, just run it now. Oh no. Right, I think what happens here is, okay, now it does this again, but this isn't reset to 0. Okay, how do we do this? Is there like an erase stuff? Save egg to back. Subject source from egg. Okay, I guess. Sub egg. Is this fine? Okay, this looks fine. Okay, it does everything we wanted to. Yeah. We need to get this here, then add it again, and we double it. And then we need to erase it, because otherwise we need to keep adding up stuff until we get like maximum value, which is 999, which is an odd number for this. Yeah. Okay, we did it pretty low. Cycle count, node counts, pretty low. Some did it worse apparently. Also pretty low instruction count. I'm not sure how to do this with less instructions. Maybe I didn't understand some of them, but I fixed it at least. Okay. Ooh, that is there. But they always named like this? Okay. I think those are the tutorial things at least. Okay. Read values from in A and in B. Okay. Write in A, in B to output P. Write in B, in A to output. Minus, okay. Huh. How am I going to do that then? Maybe I save with an accelerator and then I have like two values. I can move one down, one. How do I get two values? Yeah, I can actually just save it in this, which how I got to do this again. Okay. Add up. Okay, yes. It's just, that was it. Then I need to move egg like somewhere and move it then to another place. Basically, we need to do this like twice, so we... I'm still figuring out how this goes. So I think maybe I can move them down, do like one cycle where I can do one minus the other, and then the other way around. I guess what I can always do like the easy thing first. Move up, down, and out P is what I want here. Move up, down, and here I can add up and add left, because what I'm doing here is move up, actually not left, right. Okay, and not add, actually. What was it again? Sub right, and then move egg down, and then I guess sub egg also, yeah, move down, move up, down. I'm gonna step through this just to figure out how, if I did this right. Okay, it seems like what I want out here. So, okay, then this was correct. But I want like the positive number here. I can also like, before I delete this, just move the number somewhere else, or actually move it here somewhere else, move it to here, and then like change the how would I do it this? Like, I want to go from minus to plus and from plus to minus because that's basically what you get out of here. Is there a way to do this? I was thinking maybe to complicate it at the start. Move source, swap, save, add to back. Ah, okay, maybe it is. Move up, down. Okay, gonna do another thing. Add egg. Okay, and then move egg right, and actually move egg down. Oops. Not 2 commas, 1 is enough. And actually all you need to do here is, well, you need to do a lot here. Considering add left and save egg to back. Was it save? Yeah, it's only like 3 letters always for this. Save. I think this doesn't have any options even. I think it's only negate egg. Negate it. Add left. Neck. Is that what I want actually? Move egg down and sub egg. Add egg, move it down, also sub egg. Let's step through this just to figure it out. Okay, goes here. We have this, and we have, where do we get to 0? Add egg. Ah, what did I do here? Okay, add egg. Actually, what I wanted to do here is add up. Okay. Okay. Okay, now that moves right. And we negate it. Okay, and it's positive. And it goes down. And we get this. Yeah. That was pretty easy. Maybe I could have done this more efficiently at some point. But it does what it's supposed to do. Is one a bit slower than the other? Okay, it's basically the same speed. Pretty low in terms of cycle count. I don't think it's the lowest. This is a bit better even. Node count, it's fine. Oh, those are nodes. The original. Okay. And instruction count is kind of high actually. And actually considering, okay, microcode dump, interesting. It looks IV, there's some kind of static memory in this thing, encoded something or other. Okay, so some stuff in here. Turn to segment list, signal differential converter, signal amplifier, self-text diagnostics, okay. Okay. Found a block of static memory, but it's in a proprietary format I never saw before. Can't make heads or tail of it. Oh brother, there's just too many different kinds of machines coming out now. Yeah, and this is like, it seems like a really retro machine, so this is like back in the day. Too many different stuff. It's still true today, it's even more true. Maybe the machines are kind of getting kind of samey if you only get the popular ones, but yeah. Too many different kinds of machines. Okay. And I like tinkering with them as much as the next guy. But when every Tom, Dick, and Mary implements their own memory address scheme, it's all. I say the bottom's going to drop out of the microcomputer market. Soon. Mark my words. Huh. Yeah. I guess stuff happened in the microcomputer market. Actually, I didn't read the message here. It is, I think, our uncle. 1989. Yeah, that's 79. Back in the 70s. This is like the early days of microcomputers. This is fun. Continues to baffle. Chatted with Bernie at IBM, and he said it sounds like something they'd ONA come up with the USSR. But then why is the mention in English? They come out with the USSR. There's some of the stuff seems so hard to read for some reason. But let's just move on for now. It was just... Yeah, the microcomputer market is fucked, of course. And what do we need to do? Write the value from in. There's only one in. Write one to out G if n. Okay, it's like conditions. It's getting complicated here. Okay, when our 1 is not written to an output, write as 0 instead. If in greater 0, it's equal 0. But if it's greater 0, I should write a 1. If it's equal 0, I should write a 1. Different outputs, okay. That had me confused for a second there. And the outputs are there. What are the conditionals here? Jump to label. Jump to label, okay. Those are just the options here. Yes. Jump to label. And what's a label? Jump to relative process. Swap Ackenberg, save Ackenberg, okay. Write the label. I think I can just go down here if that's the case. So I just move from up to down. Move up, down. Move up to right. Okay, now out G. Okay, if it's greater than 0. Greater than 0 is here, JES. J greater than 0. J greater than 0. Down. Let's just test this out. Undefined label. Okay. How did I... What are labeled? Okay, gonna look at the manual again. Maybe the labels. Last any instruction sets. Labels, okay. Syntax label. This uses label used to identify targets for jump instructions. When used as a jump target instruction, following label will be executed next. Loop. This label is on a line by itself. L move 8 act. This label is on line with another instruction. How? What? I'm gonna okay. Yeah, I know kind of how this works, but where do I need to write a label? Okay, I guess I can just maybe do it like this. Greater than 0. Greater 0. Undefined label. Yeah, I can define it later. Actually, what am I comparing? If egg, okay, I need to add left and greater than jump. You jump if it's greater than 0 to greater than 0. Maybe this works. Else I need to move this right and go on. Also sub egg and okay, now if it is greater than 0, I need to move egg down and sub egg. And okay, the same for other stuff. Okay, we just gonna step through this. Okay, 2 moving there, going there. Okay, it is greater than 0. Move egg down. Okay. No. I don't need to move this down if I then. I need to move like 1 down. Okay. 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 Yeah, that's correct. Now we just need to do is for the other stuff. Just other instructions. Add left. Jump. What is E again? E is if it's equal. J equals 0, yeah. Okay. I know how they got to this abbreviations. This and the same here. Move egg right. Sub egg and otherwise equals 0. Move 1 down and sub egg. Okay. Add left. And this is like smaller than 0. It is say less than 0. And then to AZ, because why not? Move. Actually, if it isn't that, then 1 is not written to an output but 0 instead. Actually, I don't need to do any jumping here. I just need to move left down. Because if it isn't greater than 0, if it isn't less than 0, it's equal to 0, and then I just move down. And but I see a problem. That's the way I've written this. Move down. Actually, I always need to move this right. Do this again. And then I actually do need to do the same here. J less than 0. J. L was less than 0. Okay. Less than 0. Move. Okay, if it's less than 0, I need to move 0 down, actually. Which I actually need to do with all of these. 0. down, 0, down, and sub egg. I don't need to move further, so I'm saving that instruction, but need to define the label. And if it is move 1 down and also sub egg. I just run it. Okay, what's the problem? We go this left. Okay, it's greater than, and I move the 1 down. Okay, that's correct. And move this right. Also get rid of it. Okay, it's not equal 0. Move 0 down. That's correct. Yeah. And then I need to move this right. And I think I see what might be the problem here, but I'm just gonna try it out because I don't think we've run into the problem yet. It shouldn't be a problem actually. Yeah. Move 0 down. Okay, what's happened? That's the first in E. Move egg right. Move 1 down because, but it should be right. I'm gonna start this again. Like that's the second number I get. Okay, holding that. Good. Yeah, I think the problem might start here actually. Move 0 down, that's fine. Move egg right. Oh, is it still going to do this? Okay. That messes with my stuff, so it just does the 1 anyway. Okay. That means we need to resync this a bit. So it will always go through here. So what I want to do with my jump is is to get to a point where where I can skip part of the code. And how do I do that? Damn it, already kind of complicated. I'm just feeling like deleting all of it at this point. Actually, yeah, just delete it and make sure it works on this one step. Add left, I think that's fine actually. Just working with accumulator. And jump if, what's it, greater than 0? Right, isn't it? Yeah. Then I want to do some other instructions. Yeah, I think what I had to do is like with a label at the start. Actually, loop where I just go to at the end of all of this. Yeah. Jump greater than 0 to greater than 0. I might as well define it now. Then if it isn't greater than 0, move 0 down, sub egg, and how do I jump? Anyway, jump to relative offset, jump, okay, just jump to label, jump loop. I don't think that's the most efficient way to do it, but I think it works. Also, there's not so much space in those spaces. It's greater than 0. I should move 1 down. Sub egg and jump loop. I think this should work for these numbers. Okay, it works. So now I just need to move the stuff from bound. And I don't like that I have the same instructions here. Seems to be some way to make this more efficient, but yeah, I will make this work and then I will make it better. And I will do another duplicate thing here now. Move egg white. I need to do the same here. Move egg white. Can't forget the comma. Okay, same here. Loop. Add left. And actually, I can copy almost everything except this one. This is not greater. No. Okay. E is equal, right? Yeah. Equal 0. Let's name it differently. Okay. Then I can copy again. Less than 0. It will still work if I keep this the same, but I don't like how it looks. Okay, why is it suddenly stalling? Why? Let me steps to this. To stop and step. Okay, the 2 goes down. That's fine, totally. Okay, and then move it right. You are done there. That's fine. And you are already moving down. And you are kind of stuck there, actually. Okay, where did you get stuck? Can't you move? Of course. I don't need to move anything, right? And just get stuck on. Because I copied everything. That was the problem. I think that might be running nicely. Okay, now it's running. Okay. Was a stupid mistake. Copying something I didn't need to copy, but I was lazy. But now it works. Yay! We got it out. And just waiting for the number screen. I guess I can go fast. Cycle count. Cycle count isn't too great. Node count is fine because I don't think you can do it with less nodes. Like there's only one route to go. Instruction count, yeah, not too good. I have repeat instructions. Of course, it wouldn't be great, but it's okay. Actually, I can just figure that out. Okay, I would jump to here. Guess the loop is fine, but what I want to do, basically script this. I know how to do this maybe. Okay, this one needs to stay. Actually, you can go away. What was I thinking about? Basically, I can here jump to instructions. but I can do this at the start here. Just make that a little bit shorter. Wow, there isn't more space there. Is it still one? Yeah, it one's fine. A little bit fewer instructions, but I can get rid of some of them here as well. I don't need these here. Okay, I don't need them. All of these. Stop egg. Move right. Yeah, those are the ones that I want to get rid of. So jump ins. Ins. Okay. Same here, but only like 2 I can save here. Move this down. Actually, can I get rid of much here? Jump. Okay. I have fewer instructions, but not that. Actually, it didn't change much. I'm going to see more things. I'm just moving on now. Again, make it work first and then make it good. That's how you do it. Okay, signal multiplexer. That sounds interesting. Multiplexing. Beat values. Okay, from those. From this and this. Read a value from in as while in when. Okay. Okay. Right in a when is like equal 0. Okay. Do I have instruction for that actually? Like I know what instructions I need. Okay. I mean, if it says I should make this based on this, then maybe I won't have options that aren't like -1 or 1 or 0. So jump greater 0. I guess I could move. Interesting. I could just move what I have here and move it left, and based on what this happens, I want this out. Yeah. We move up. Actually, add up. Then I can move egg left and move egg right and sub egg. Okay, then I can make decisions based on that here. Also, I can debug for now. Compute node agnostic. Okay. I might have an idea of where this TIS 100 machine came from. Describe the architecture to Fred at Motorola. He says it sounds like it was designed for signal processing. That got my brain going. Government project maybe. Something that CIA cooked up to come through Soviet radio signals. Hush, top secret. Maybe. Could I be in possession of a classified device? Something for spooks? I might have to sit on this one for a little while. Yeah, the messages seem corrupted somehow. They might get more corrupted. Yeah, but this thing is glowing, it seems. But it's probably fine. And where was I? So I moved them left and right so I can jump based on that. Okay, now just I guess I can start with a loop. And basically add up. Maybe move on to the I am jumping based on the X, so I should actually add right. Always at the start. And jump based on when do I need a see, it's getting a little bit complicated, but I'm getting there. Right in A, when okay, if it's jump lesser than 0, and then I just sum to what to call it, minus then I do this, whatever I want to do, and then I want to just move it down. I do need to consider actually where I should move them to add them up. Like if it's 0, how do I deal with back? So swap egg and back. Okay, I can swap them. Swap save. Yeah, I needed an egg first, and I can get it in back. Then I can swap them if I want to, because I have some things I can only do with egg. Egg is just something to save. I need to actually load to do anything with it. Okay, but I can do this for months. Just for the things I know. Like if it's minus, I need to move back down. There's not enough space for it. Okay, I need to smaller instructions. Less than 0. Add that. Move egg down. And I guess I need to get it out. I guess I can move them. Actually, I shouldn't do this so complicated. I should just move up, down, and based on this, I will do some operations here. Like move up to egg. I then have one instruction set if it's negative, one for positive, and one for 0. And all I think I need to do here is just move them in place. Okay, move. Actually, move up, down, move up, right. Also, all I need here is move up, down, and this is the complicated part. But it's nice that I figured out how to make the complicated card kind of easy. Okay, move up, down. Okay, and if what I have in egg then is negative, jump less than 0. We go to less than 0. I will move left, down, sub egg, and actually jump loop And I haven't defined this, of course, but I can define it here. Okay. Jump less than 0. Jump greater 0. Greater 0. Then I will do this. Move. Yeah. Right, down. Okay, I guess I can't use this. Can I do it like this? Okay, that seems fine. Don't need the spaces there. Also sub egg and jump loop. And if jump equals 0, equals 0, I will just I guess move left. No. Sub egg, add left, add right. And there's not too much left here. Okay, getting all the logic in one of those nodes is a bit much, it seems, but maybe I can make it work. I will try my best. Can I do things like get this on the same too many operands? Yeah. Can't do like this or anything. Yeah. This makes it more complicated. Move egg down. Stop. Egg. But then I think you will stop because you will loop automatically. Maybe this works actually already. Move down, move up, down, and move up, left. Let's just run it. Okay. The first couple of things worked out right. Okay, so where's the problem arriving? Maybe when we need to add it? No, that doesn't seem to be it. Okay. Jump. Actually, do I need to jump here even? I can just make the instructions here and then loop back. But it's like the same number of... I guess I will save a bit on instructions. Move right down. Okay. Sub egg, jump loop. Okay. Why do I get a 7? Where's the 7 coming from? Am I adding? No. Can't be. Okay, I already had a 7 there and I'm not subbing. I always sub egg before I jump. So where's the 7 coming from? So I need to watch the 7, I guess. Okay. The 7 is there now. Move left down, okay. Sub egg. Ah, the 7 is still here. I'm not like getting rid of it. But how would I do that? Like, because I haven't used it here, it will just stay there and then I will. Does it stay there? I need to watch this more closely. Okay, the 7 is there. And yeah, I think that's the problem. If it's moving here, but I'm not using it, it will stay there until I do anything with it. again, so much code in one node seems to be too much, really. Sub-egg. I could get rid of this, but this does nothing. Okay. So what I do is it then just getting something to drink while I think about this. I'm not that smart, I guess. Yeah, I think the one problem I really have is having all the logic in one node. Because, maybe I can figure this out, how to do it, kind of, but my solution wouldn't fit in here. Could be. I'm stepping through this again, just to see. Okay, it's less than 0. So then this will move down. This is fine. And then it's stop that. That's also fine with jump. And then it will move up. Yeah. Save this. Then it's greater 0. Also move right down. Okay, it will get the 7 down. And it's supposed to get a 7 down here actually, but it's supposed to get this 7 down. It gets this 7. That's a problem. Yeah. Of course, the error I get when I again get a 7 there, which is the correct thing, because it gets this 7. It's supposed to get a 6. But I'm still stuck with the 7. So how to solve this? I think part of it I already said. I need to get the logic out of this and into this. I should also consider next time I stream, maybe put some music on, because it's a bit quiet. But just I guess I could duplicate some logic, like move this down if it's either less than 0 or equal 0, because then I need to add, and then maybe make this decision here. No, this doesn't seem too wise. Also, I could just move this in the middle here and then figure stuff out. Yeah, I'm not sure. Down. I could make like one set of decisions here and one other one here. Maybe. Like add this to egg, then make the decision, and then make. There are definitely different solutions to this puzzle. A lot of things that could happen. Like what could I do? I could do like yeah, make this all in the middle. Move this left and right, was why I wanted to do at the start, and make stuff here based on that. Oh. But I think this is potentially the easiest. like the one that use least nodes, because I need to at least use these, because this is very after input. I need to have this, because I also need to get this input, of course. And then I need to like 2 down just to get to the output. Like that's the most node efficient way to do this is with those nodes. And I guess I can try it this way. Guess I can add up at least. Jump less than 0 to LZ. What I do in LZ is like move left down. But is there anything to erase something? Stop, negate. Not what I want. Nope. Not what I want. Move. Can I actually move up to back? Can I do this? Okay. Invalid register back. I can't use it like this apparently. That's too bad. Because if I always have to go to egg, that's limiting my options. But what's another thing I could do? I just add up first and then make decisions based on that. Jump less than 0 to Z. Also start with a loop. So I can always go back to that. And if it's less than 0, I want to move left down. What I still don't know. I guess I could add right. Add like sub egg. But there's too many instructions already. Like if I have this for the other guys as well. Yeah, that's too much. But how can I get like the logic out of here into this next one? That seems like a way to do it with these numbers of nodes. I could actually just move all of them down always. And I wouldn't win anything because then I would have to do the calculations here. Maybe you could do it down here, but I need to split this up. That's the issue. Sub egg is something I want to do anyway, always. I think I'm doing the jumps wrong. I should basically actually loop sub egg. Just do what I want to do at the end anyway. Move egg down. That's sub egg. So now I need to get into egg what I want to get down, which is either both of those or one of them. And I can always like do this. And I will always want to actually add up and then make my decisions. Actually, if I add up and then move like left into egg, is it adding them or is it just overwriting them? I'm just trying this out. Move egg down. Okay, I guess. Move up, down, because otherwise it gets stuck on there. Sub egg up. Move left. Yeah, I know this is wrong, but move left to egg. Okay. That's basically how I want to do it. So I always have this. Getting complicated. I want to figure out. Basically, the strategy I have now is to get my solutions here, and then at the end of it, hey, Source Short, welcome to the stream. I hope you will like it. Yeah, I hope you like it already and will like it in the future. I'm struggling a bit with this game right now. What I'm trying to do, or how I'm trying to do it, is save my solutions in egg, then move egg down and have the right solution. Because I think this might be a bit shorter code and I can fit it in one node. It should be really, really nice, but maybe I can't do it. Basically what I want to do anyway, I have at the top. So I can just loop into that at the end of whatever I'm doing. I guess I can, after this, head up, jump less than 0. I will do to this. And what I do here is move left down. And I guess what I need to, I kind of need to get rid, I don't want to move left down actually. I want to move, actually why wouldn't I? What's like, yeah, I can actually get rid of this. Yeah, sure, I will take language tips at this point. I'm not too familiar with like any assembly at this point, imagined assemblies or not. No commas needed. Okay, I don't need new commas. I guess it saves me some space. But like horizontal space wasn't the issue so far. But I guess you can do it like this or like this. Okay, this doesn't save me any space. It seems mostly a preference choice. Like they do it with commas here. Why not? But actually this a comma, then a space, this uses up too much space. And I think I would rather do this than this. This looks stupid. This looks nice. But I should focus on the problem for now. Sub egg, add up, jump less, move left, down. I guess move. I can get rid of this. Wasn't necessary to begin with. And what should I do to get rid of like a number? I guess I can like add left and then jump to loop. And then do like jump greater than 0, greater 0, move right down, actually, yeah, add right, add left, jump, loop. Is this enough for the rest of the program? Maybe. Actually, I need to get another jump for equal 0. And that's another. Actually, move left to add right. And it might work. Add right. Move egg down. Jump. Loop. Maybe. I'm just gonna run it. It's working. Yeah, nice. Figured it out. If there isn't like an issue like later in the code, but probably not. But I'm just letting it run too because I like watching it. But it was like close. I have used all the space in this one node. Like later puzzles, I'm gonna get screwed if I try this. Again, if it's like a little bit of a more complicated problem, I couldn't use it in one node yet. Node count, really good. It's a minimal node count you can get here. Impossible to get less. Cycle count's not too good. There could use some optimizations there. Instruction count also could use less, maybe. But I'm leaving this for the now. Sequence generator. What do I want to do? Sequences are 0 terminated. We join from in A and in B. Write a lesser value to out. Write a greater value to out. Write 0 to enter. Okay. So first the smaller value, then a bigger value, and then a 0. Okay. Also, the new girlfriend is encouraging me to get rid of the microcomputer I've accumulated. The computers I've accumulated over the years. Not a bad idea. Most of them are just taking up space and aren't doing me or her any good. Going to wait on this one though. Never found out what its whole deal was. And if it turns out to be something I wasn't supposed to have, I think I could get in trouble. Cleared a little space on the workbench and hooked it up. Still works. Beautiful. Yes, it's a beauty, this one. It was 94. We had 79 before. Actually, when did this all start? I think it was probably 79, and then it just sat there for a long, long time. 79. Microcode dump. Okay, it sit there for how long? For 15 years? Okay. User segment, simple sandbox, normal. Okay, I can just write whatever here. I kind of like it. But I'm not really in a creative mode, I guess, right now. I want some input. Can already see the statistics actually. Okay, cycle count is pretty low on this one. Node count also I can get pretty low. Instruction counts kind of get bigger, but that's okay. Yeah. How did I can jump if there's data yeah, based on 0, but how do I compare them then? Of course, I need to like add them or subtract them and see if that's what comes out is greater or lesser than 0. JRO can be really useful for some cases. JRO. Jump to relative offset. What is that relative offset? I'm gonna look at the manual again. Jump. Geez, JRO. The transfer condition, execution unconditionally. Instruction at the offset specified by source relative to the current instruction will be executed next. Okay. Oh. Huh? Am I understanding this right? Okay, I can basically. Oh. Relative offset, so I can JRO. I mean, if I want to do like nothing, JRO1 would execute like the next statement, and it would be just useless. JRO2 means I will skip this one, next one. So I can use it with jumps, other jumps, like JRO0 for infinite jumps, like just execute this infinitively. I like the font of this little machine. I can clearly differentiate this between zeros and O's. JR minus 99, okay. Yeah, that's definitely... How many instructions can I have here? Like in one node, it's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 instructions. Yeah, minus 14 would be enough, yeah. But I'm considering now I can't like jump code back to other nodes. I don't think so. But it would be nice to figure out how many instructions are there. 15. It's like hexadecimal then. So 15 instructions, except it's like 1 too low for hexadecimal. But like 15, 30, 45, 60, 120, 180 instructions, am I right? 15, 73. That's like 90. 90 times 2 is 180. So 180 instructions in total I could do. Like minus JRO minus 180. Just because it's neat. I mean, that's kind of better than like writing this rather than like loop or whatever you want to call it, instructions and at the end jump loop. I could just spare the loop at the start and can call JRO to loop through this again. Yeah, still figuring stuff out, but now I need to I kind of need to, I guess I can like add up and I want to back this up. Save, yeah, I'll just save. So I have it, and I'm gonna sub right. What I do here is just move up right. Then I can compare them by subbing them, and then by deciding which is larger. But then I'm not sure how to go back. Like I saved in A into backup here right now, but I wouldn't know how to get this. I guess I can also, like, before I do this, actually add up, move back. Also want to get a bit of commas. We don't like commas here. Save. And then I can do a return value here. If it's the right one, I will just and I will always get a return value. I'm waiting for something coming from the right, and then I will go down to out, and I will send the return value later if the one is greater. Getting kind of woozy in the head now a bit. But I think I mostly have figured it out now. I just need to implement it, like the easy part, you know. Okay, sub right. And then jump the lesser value to out. If it's lesser than 0, then it means the right one was bigger. And then what do I want to do? Then then I want to move back down, and then like move like one right. I just need like a value. I actually don't want to move. Well, I don't want to do this. First, I want to swap. I think was it. Swap, egg and back. Yeah. Then I can move the accelerator down because that's what I had here, saved up here. And I actually don't need to save here. I just need to wait for the one to the left. I could save to like move the value I get to egg and then swap and then move down again. Yeah. Now I'm a bit unsure how to do this if I want to zero terminate it. Like, okay, I can order them in the right way, but then I need it after them. And what is after them? If I move this right, then Actually, I can do this here as well, I think. Okay. That might work. Might also be too little space then. Also JRO minus 180. Now I need to decide what to do with like the left stuff. Okay, I could move it right. But I think if then I would need to write something here. I don't like it that I can't just read input. There's probably a way to do something with that. Move it to like just have another thing here that will just delete stuff for me. Nope. Yeah, I basically need to wait for a value from the left. And how do I do this then? I can just move left, right, and I guess move left, egg, I don't know. It's like a base of an instruction, but I don't think I can do it like in one instruction, but it's a waste of a node. I wouldn't need this node if I could figure out a better way to do this, but it's okay. And move egg down. Oops. And sub egg and JRO minus 180, which is a bit much, but it's okay. Okay. What do I need to move? Okay. I'm jumping here. It's not that. I guess if it's equal, it doesn't really matter. Take greater than 0. Then it will just do this, which is fine with me. Okay. What do I want us to do? If I have this, I will actually move one right first, and then swap and move egg down. Yeah, I can't have this all in one go. Okay. And so then I do this, then I think I should be fine in terms of that. Except I also need to send like a 0 down like later, kind of. Move up to right. That doesn't work the way I want it. Because I need to accept like one first. I need to make the decision here. So much work. And all for naught. Maybe? I'm not 100% sure. Also, I need to eventually consider when I need to move my avatar out of the way, but I use this node. Like the other nodes are fine, but this one, if I used this node before, I'm not sure. Yeah, maybe just move them. Move like this right. Move up right. Then compare compare them here. Like this would definitely use less nodes potentially, but I shouldn't never prematurely optimize, which is kind of what I'm doing here. I'm being bad. But it might also make this simpler, just to reason about, just by making the code shorter. Shorter code is always like, well, it's not always good. Sometimes you want to be a bit more verbose, so your code explains itself better. But if it's too verbose, of course, it's worse. But generally, you want shorter code. Okay. Yeah, I can compare them here again, but then I don't know how to avert it if I do it like this. I kind of do if I use another node. Like, okay, add up. Actually, how would I get back to 0 again? Because I can't access it directly, so I need to like swap when access is 0. Then that's not a consideration I haven't thought out, not a thing I need to consider. Yeah, this is getting a bit complicated. I'm not very far into it. Like, yeah, I'm not like a fifth of into this game. I guess I did a fifth in terms of those things, but I'm gonna actually look at other sequences. They gave us different things to look at for a reason. No, she won't understand. Of course she doesn't. Why would you expect her to? Just keep working. I feel like I'm learning about the people behind this and the design decisions. The thoughts that went into figuring out how things should work. But those people feel very close to me now. For real, maybe. Okay. Sequences are zero tenders. Read a sequence from in, write the sum to out. Write the length to out. What? The length. Okay. What? Okay. Huh? What? How are you getting this number from a 0? No. Oh, no. Okay. I have a 31. I just keep adding until I get a 0, and then I write this to out. Okay. That seems easy. Actually, yeah. It's a bit easier at other stuff. Actually, add egg. And jump. Basically, I just need to add and like move one right and add left. This is a really basic thing I have. Now I need a position when I get a 0, and in this when I have a 0 here, I will go this down to this, up, down, move up, down. And here the same. If I get a 0 in here, I will send a 0 here. If I get a 0 here, I will go down. Okay. Move up, down. Move up, down. I just need to implement it again. Okay. What do I need? I need like... I need jump equals 0. But okay, actually maybe a bit more complicated, but not that much. Add egg, jump equals 0. Okay, if I'm equal 0, I'm just jumping to I'm jumping to sum because I have a sum there now. And if I have a sum, I actually swap this because I'm always swapping, and move egg down. It isn't complete yet, not even to get, actually I'm just forget the right side. I will do the sum first. Add this, if I do this, no, this doesn't compute right now. How I want to do this. I could use another node for like saving stuff, but I think that's a waste of a node. Also, a quick break right now. I will see you in a second. Okay, I'm back. I still think this isn't like the hardest thing. I just need to figure out how to compare stuff. I could just use this node for saving stuff up. Yeah, like if I add this in a 0, I should get this stuff. Actually, if I wanna move right to left, so basically move it here, and in case I want it, move left down. Okay. This, if it's 0, I don't need to swap actually, then in that case. If it's not 0, I will do this loop here. But I will do what I'm gonna write now. I'm gonna move. Actually, what I should do here is like add left, back y, and move it back. Just keep adding, so I keep my sum here, and then using this egg to just to check if this is a 0. And if it is, I'm attacking this from the right, accumulated sum, and move it down. Okay, that's fine enough. And if it's not a 0, then I move x to the left. Also move a 1 to the right, but we don't do that yet. Maybe figure this out later. Which adds up. Then I do JRO as 180 because I can do his bis 180. And we will just loop anyway. Actually, just steps through this now. Okay, I have this. I move it back. Because now I have. Okay, this doesn't work. Because I basically always need to do this move back left before I jump. Okay. J equals 0 to SM. Does this work now? Add left. Why isn't this accepting? Because I'm dumb. That's why it's not working, because I need to cross to add right, because I can't keep left from right. Okay. Move this right, move left down. I don't want to move left. Wait. Add egg. Wait, why am I adding? Egg is of course 0. I want to add up. Ugh, I'm making so many mistakes. Okay. Move that left and then just moving up, add up. Now I see a problem. If it's waiting for this to move back, I should. Okay. That's a bit troublesome. Yeah, I think using this as a thing is not that great. I can like basically start by swapping because I want to do this anyway, so I might as well do it as a start. I guess then I could actually, but if it's not 0, okay, what I need to do. It's problematic that I have only these two to save stuff now because I want to compare. Well, I want to first check if what's coming from. Also, Condorsa, thank you for following. I didn't notice you there, but I hope you enjoy your stay and welcome. And back to the game. Yeah, those are some nice cats. Pop cats. We're always liking cats here. Okay. What do I need to do here? Okay, let's keep it simple. I want to check if the top is a 0. If it's a 0, I want to move the accumulated sum down. If it's not a 0, I want to add it to the sum. And then I want to keep repeating that. Difficult, actually. I'm just gonna remove all this and start from scratch because I wasn't getting anywhere. Okay, and if I have figured this out, I can do this easily. I mean, I can just add up. That's the same thing I did before. But if it's equal 0, I will do jump. And I will I guess swap, because the sum is supposed to be in backup at this point. And move back down. Yeah, and if that doesn't happen, yeah, then I somehow need to swap it, and actually this is where I can use the left node now. I can move back left, and you can move right. So it just can give me this stuff back when I need it, because now I'm gonna swap, and then I'm gonna add left. Okay, and then I can swap again, and also JRO. So not 80. I think this should be doing this, what I want. Okay, swap, add left. So, of course, at some point I need to zero this. Move egg left, sub egg. Yeah, I think I'm getting out of space. It's the problem right now. Okay. Sub egg, add left, swap. Going for the start. It's 0. I'm moving this down. Okay, and that's the right thing. Okay. And yeah, I'm getting the right sum. Okay. Now I need to basically every time it's not a 0, which is here. And guess I move one right, add left. And then basically the same here. So equal 0. I move to this. That means I need to swap and move back down. It should be the length of the addition. And if that doesn't happen, I need to yeah, I can just stop egg actually, swap, and add one JRO. So 80. I think that's a bit simpler. because I don't need to consider what I'm getting into. So I'm just getting, okay. I'm just keep adding at some point. Okay, I need to erase it, of course. Move egg down. Yeah, sub egg. That's the thing I don't get. Move egg down. Why are you never getting at this point? Because I'm never sending a 0 right. Okay, that's the problem. Equals 0, swap. Move 0 right. Okay, no. Why is it doing what I wanted to do? Okay, I'm sending a 1 right. It's not 0. Okay, sub. Why am I subbing at this point? Okay. Because I'm gonna swap and add 1. Okay, that was intended. Okay, add 1. And then actually swap at this point. Okay. Saving is a backup. Okay, it's a 0. Swap and move this down. That should be the length. Yeah. Okay. Is this running now? Yes, running. Nice. Okay, if you no. Okay, why am I not getting the stuff that I want? And why is it working first and then it breaks down? Okay. Okay. Just add stuff up. Am I not zeroing it at some point? Yeah, I'm not zeroing it here. Move egg down. Sub egg. Maybe now. Just running it. Yeah, it seems to work. Figured it out. Of course I would. And I'm not sure how much longer I can take this right now. I guess I could do like another puzzle, but I also should not play too long today. We will see. I'm just watching it succeed. Okay, we did decent on cycle counts. We could do it with less nodes. I guess we could. Like, yeah, we're having. Yeah, we're using all of these nodes, and I just need like. Theoretically, I could just do this with like 4 maybe. Like that's the absolute minimum just to get to the out and the ins and connect them up. I probably need more, but I might not need this. That's just like quatch I'm using. And what's the other thing I can optimize? Cycle counts. Yeah, I can definitely. There's some way to do less instructions. Node counts, I think I'm doing okay. Even though, as I said, I could do this less, but it's okay. Instruction count, yeah, could do it with less, which would be nice. Signal edge, interrupt handler. Interrupt sound interesting. Do you need to solve all of these to unlock all of those? Maybe. I'm not sure. But I think I will actually take a break for now, because I'm at a decent stopping point and I'm kind of feeling like my brain is melting already. So we will find somebody to wait. Not sure it's online. And I mean, lots of people are online, terminally online. I can wait you again. I can wait you like in forever. Okay, we are waiting another shark YouTuber. If he lets us wait him. Oh, that's an interesting game. And I guess the stream just started. Looks like it. And I think also the playthrough might have started. I'm not 100% on that. And wait. I wasn't looking at you. Are you hosting someone? Waiting someone? No. I just must have misclicked somehow. Okay. So we're waiting at the start of a stream. As you should. Be nice. And I hope to see you again soon. Maybe with a stream again or a weekend, maybe. You will see. Bye.